Your Notre Dame live stream will begin soon. Thanks for watching. Your Notre Dame live stream will begin soon. Thanks for watching. Your Notre Dame live stream will begin soon. Thanks for watching. Your Notre Dame live stream will begin soon. Thanks for watching. Your Notre Dame live stream will begin soon. Thanks for watching. Your Notre Dame live stream will begin soon. Thanks for watching. Your Notre Dame live stream will begin soon. Thanks for watching. Your Notre Dame live stream will begin soon. Thanks for watching. Your Notre Dame live stream will begin soon. Thanks for watching. Your Notre Dame live stream will begin soon. Thanks for watching. Your Notre Dame live stream will begin soon. Thanks for watching. Your Notre Dame live stream will begin soon. Thanks for watching. Your Notre Dame live stream will begin soon. Thanks for watching. Your Notre Dame live stream will begin soon. Thanks for watching. Your Notre Dame live stream will begin soon. Thanks for watching. Your Notre Dame live stream will begin soon. Thanks for watching. Your Notre Dame live stream will begin soon. Thanks for watching. Your Notre Dame live stream will begin soon. Thanks for watching. Your Notre Dame live stream will begin soon. Thanks for watching. Your Notre Dame live stream will begin soon. Thanks for watching. Your Notre Dame live stream will begin soon. Thanks for watching. Your Notre Dame live stream will begin soon. Thanks for watching. Your Notre Dame live stream will begin soon. Thanks for watching. Your Notre Dame live stream will begin soon. Thanks for watching.
Thank you, and please be seated. Good afternoon. My name is Steve Corselli, and I'm the chair of the Department of Chemistry and Biochemistry. Let me begin by extending my warmest welcome to everybody present, the faculty, the family, and friends of the graduating class of 2023. Welcome to the parents and other family members. In many ways, this has been as long a journey for you as it's been for our graduates. In fact, this class has arguably had one of the longest journeys in the history of Our Lady's University, because most of you started in fall 2019, and I think we all know what happened in spring 2020. We should be especially proud of your perseverance in achieving all that you've accomplished that we gather here today to celebrate. Let me also add my welcome and personal congratulations to the group behind me. You are now rightfully can be called graduates rather than students. Officially, you are now chemists and biochemists. Whatever you do next, you've earned that. I'll take a few moments to go through the procedures for today. First, after all the speeches we heard at the main commencement, I'll try to keep my remarks short. That's for any professor, that's going to be especially challenging. But I vow to do my best. After I stop speaking, we'll have the formal diploma ceremony. Professor Brandon Ashfeld, up behind me, he will introduce each student, and they'll walk across the stage and receive their diploma from me. And I'll be assisted by Professor Deanne Goodenough-Lashua. We'll have a photographer at the front who will also take a few shots, but you are all welcome to take as many pictures as you wish from your seats. And yes, you can applaud, scream, jump up and down, and we'll happily give awards for whoever makes the most noise. After receiving their diplomas, the graduates will also move along the stage to the wings for an additional photo before returning to their seats. Some of our award recipients will also be receiving a plaque or certificate from Professor John Camden once we're done presenting the diplomas. And then finally, we'll see a slideshow commemorating the class of 2023. Okay, so today it is my privilege to represent the faculty in the Department of Chemistry and Biochemistry. I sincerely count myself as very fortunate to be a member of a department made up of an exceptional group of outstanding and committed teachers and researchers. The research in the department covers a wide range of modern chemistry and biochemistry, including studying the behavior of atoms, molecules, cells, creating new technologies and materials, and discovering new medicines and therapies. As faculty, we also have a deep dedication to teaching. We are proud to have some of the absolute best educators on our campus within our department. Our expectations at Notre Dame for excellence in the classroom and the laboratory is a powerful combination that benefits our students. Most of our majors have taken advantage of this and have contributed significantly to the research and faculty labs. This is an invaluable learning experience. It encourages students to think independently and critically analyze complex information and formulate novel ideas. At its best, research fundamentally changes the way students think, from passively receiving information to actually generating new knowledge. All of you who have done research, there's some discovery out there that you helped to make. And many of you left an indelible mark by publishing the results of your research. How many of you thought you'd be in that position 4 years ago? So, to the class of 2023, my sincere congratulations. You have made it through one of the most rigorous degree programs at Notre Dame. You chose a challenging path for your tenure here. I'm sure your first taste of chemistry at Notre Dame and Gen Chem and Orgo may have been quite a shock. All of our entering students at this university are highly accomplished, but these early classes can be a real wake-up call. I'm sure you would all agree that sticking with it was worth it, now, several years later. I'm sure you'd all agree, at the end of that first challenging year, though, students are amazed at how much they've progressed. The classes are hard by design, not because chemistry and biochemistry professors have a malicious streak, although certainly some of us do, but instead to stretch your minds, to make you think in new ways, to show you that conceptual learning, rather than memorizing a bunch of facts, is the way to true understanding. These are skills you've all developed as chemists and biochemists, and they will prove valuable for the next years of your lives, regardless of what your career choice is. Class of 2023, value your Notre Dame education. Nurture and grow the friendships that you've created. Whatever your destination, research, medicine, service, teaching, business, enjoy the journey and face each new challenge with enthusiasm and the spirit of opportunity. Meet your challenges head on. Draw on your experiences during those initial daunting days of Gen Chem or elsewhere when you were really pushed to the limits, but you made it through nonetheless. Apply those experiences in your future endeavors and you will excel. And now that you're graduates, I encourage you all to keep in touch with the department. Come back to us anytime. As professors, we all love hearing about the successes of our students. We will happily wallow in the reflected glory of your future accomplishments. I'll finish by saying a few words of thanks to the organizers of this event. First, to Professor Deanne Goodenough-Lashua, who has done a tremendous job of coordinating this event and has played a really crucial role as the undergraduate advisor to the students. I really can't say enough about Deanne's efforts to make sure that we and our students are all well taken care of. So please join me in thanking Deanne, and also please join me in congratulating Deanne for winning the first ever College of Science Advising Award this year. Finally, my sincere thanks to our departmental staff. We have some of the best departmental staff on campus, there's no doubt about it in my mind. And particularly today, I want to thank the amazing Allison Pager, who worked so hard on this event and the slideshow. So thank you, Allison. She's off hiding in the wings. I'd like to end with a joke. I thought I'd tell a chemistry joke, but all the good ones are gone. Yeah, I've been waiting for that one. That's a good one. I will now charge the graduate class. Carry on the tradition of Notre Dame. Use the skills you have acquired wisely. Continue to strive for excellence and push the boundaries of knowledge. Never stop learning. Be a part of the solution, not the precipitate. Yeah. Ah. And as always, go Irish. So with that, I hope I've mostly made good on my promise not to keep the remarks going on and on and on. And we will now move on to the diploma ceremony. So I now ask Professor Ashfeld to come and take the podium to read the names, and we will hand out the diplomas over here.
Adviti Bali, in absentia. Michael Bektas, in absentia. Amy Catherine Bernard. Amy is a biochemistry major with a neuroscience concentration from Granger, Indiana, graduating magna cum laude. Over the past 3 years, she conducted research under the direction of Dr. Jennifer Prosperi and received a College of Science Summer Undergraduate Research Fellowship in 2021. While at Notre Dame, she spent her time involved in the Walsh Family Community Service, Walsh Hall Community, serving on Hall Council as a leader of the Welcome Weekend team and as a resident assistant. Outside of her dorm, she was an undergraduate teaching assistant in introductory biology, a member of the Pre-Dental Society, and a leader in Rare ND. Next year, she will be attending the Indiana University School of Dentistry. Sarah Marie Bowling. Sarah is from Brookfield, Connecticut. She is graduating magna cum laude with a biochemistry major with honors. She is a Stamps Scholar and member of the Glynn Family Honors Program. She has worked in the Goodson Lab for the past 2 years, received College of Science Summer Undergraduate Research Fellowships in 2021 and 2022, and completed her senior thesis under the direction of Dr. Holly Goodson. While at Notre Dame, she has worked as a TA for chemistry laboratory courses and a chemistry lecture course. Sarah will be attending Cornell University starting this fall to pursue a PhD in the graduate field of biochemistry, molecular, and cellular biology. Amelia Maria Bondarenko. Emily lives in Buffalo Grove, Illinois, and is graduating with the biochemistry with honors and supplemental Spanish majors. She was inducted into the Spanish Honor Society Sigma Delta Pi. Emily conducted research as part of the Goodson Lab and wrote her Glynn thesis through this lab, along with publishing a review chapter through Springer as a co-first author. She received a grant through the Glynn Family Honors Program to fund some of her research, as well as a summer language abroad grant through the Center for the Study of Languages and Cultures to travel abroad in Chile this past summer. Outside of the classroom, she was involved with the First Aid Services team, volunteered at Memorial Hospital's NICU, and tutored through a variety of volunteer organizations. Emily will be continuing her education in August at the Renaissance School of Medicine at Stony Brook. Ashley Bullington. Ashley is from Damascus, Maryland. She is graduating magna cum laude with a major in biochemistry with honors and a minor in anthropology. She worked as an undergraduate researcher in Dr. Patricia Clark's lab for 3 years and submitted a senior research thesis in biochemistry. Ashley has received the department's Outstanding Biochemist Award, and she is a member of the Glynn Family Honors Program. She was head advising fellow for matriculate, a member of the Compassionate Care and Medicine Club, a member of the Chemistry and Biochemistry Club, volunteered at the Father McKenna Center in the summer of 2021, and played intramural sand volleyball. Next year, she will be pursuing an MD at the University of Virginia School of Medicine. Nicholas Burinich. Nicholas hails from Roselle, Illinois. He is graduating with majors in chemistry and film, television, and theater, and a minor in musical theater. Yes. Matthew William Cawley. Matthew is a chemistry major from Erie, Pennsylvania. Throughout his time at Notre Dame, he taught as a first aid CPR AED instructor for rec sports, served as a captain of the men's water polo club, and volunteered at La Casa de Amistad. During his junior year, Matt spent the semester studying in Dublin, Ireland, where he began his undergraduate research career, continuing his efforts at the W.M. Keck Center for Transgene Research under Dr. Francis Castellino upon returning to campus. Next year, Matt will be working at Beth Israel Deaconess Medical Center in Boston while preparing to apply to medical school. William Chong. William is a chemistry major from Naperville, Illinois. While at Notre Dame, he served as a chemistry tutor for the LRC, the treasurer for the Chemistry and Biochemistry Club, and the Multicultural and Technology Commissioner for Soren Hall. He conducted research under the direction of Emily Sway and received the College of Science Summer Undergraduate Research Fellowship and the SLAT Fellowship for Undergraduate Research in Energy. He also served as a volunteer at Memorial Hospital. William would like to thank his professors, advisors, and fellow classmates for making his 4 years at Notre Dame so memorable. William will be participating in a service trip in South Korea this summer before preparing for medical school applications. William Youngin Chin. William is a chemistry major from Glenview, Illinois, graduating magna cum laude. William has conducted research under the guidance of Dr. Seth Brown for the past 2.5 years and is a recipient of the ACS Inorganic Outstanding Senior Award. Some other things he's done have been serving as a chemistry and physics tutor for the Learning Resource Center, volunteering at Memorial Hospital, and participating in the Korean Student Association on campus. William would like to thank everyone who helped support and guide him throughout his time as an undergraduate at Notre Dame. William will be working back at home next year while applying to medical school. Phoebe Dodge. Phoebe is a biochemistry and sociology double major from Runford, Rhode Island. She conducted biology research in Dr. McDowell's lab for 2 years. Additionally, Phoebe has been an active member of GlobeMed for the past 4 years, serving as the co-president this year. She has also worked as an EMT at the Notre Dame COVID Response Unit, Notre Dame Fire Department for club sporting events, and Brewster Ambulance Service in Boston. Phoebe studied in South Africa during her junior year and had the opportunity to volunteer as a tutor at a local after-school program. She will be working at Boston Healthcare for the homeless program as a medical assistant following graduation, with hopes to matriculate into medical school next summer. Zachary J. Fandel. Zach is a chemistry and economics double major from Tampa, Florida. While on campus, he lived in and was very involved with Duncan Hall. He will be moving to Chicago next year to begin as a consultant at Healthscape Advisors. David Fletcher. David is a biochemistry and psychology double major from Quakertown, Pennsylvania, graduating cum laude. His time at Notre Dame has been divided between undergraduate research, a tutor for first year of studies, the Band of the Fighting Irish, being an RA in Siegfried Hall, multiple undergraduate teaching assistant appointments, and volunteering at Memorial Medical Center. David spent the past 2 summers conducting research at the University of Pittsburgh Medical Center Children's Hospital, investigating the metabolic dynamics of irritable bowel disease. After graduation, he will start his work for West Virginia University School of Medicine, pursuing an MD PhD. David was inducted into Phi Beta Kappa, the nation's oldest and most prestigious honor society, and Psi Chi, the Psychology National Honor Society. He is graduating with honors in biochemistry. Alexa Fowler. Alexa is a biochemistry major from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. She completed an honors thesis under the guidance of Dr. Boone on the intestinal epithelium. As the head of service for the Chemistry and Biochemistry Club, Alexa has created a volunteering program called Small Steps that collaborates with the Robinson Learning community to engage children with science through educational activities. She spent her past summer as a computational biology intern with Johns Hopkins University and plans on returning to Philadelphia to work as a dermatology medical assistant while preparing to go to medical school in the fall of 2025. Colin Funk. Colin is from Florissant, Missouri, and is graduating cum laude with a double major in biochemistry and psychology. While at Notre Dame, he revitalized the club Fighting Together, which supports pediatric cancer patients at a local hospital, and he served as president for 2 years. Prior to senior year, he took a summer service learning project through the Center for Social Concerns, the St. Peter Claver Catholic Worker House in South Bend. And he has worked in Dr. Margaret Schwartz's lab on vascular growth factors and pulmonary arterial hypertension. Outside of Notre Dame, he has founded a free online tutoring organization for K-12 students across the globe, and he spent the summer in the lab of Laura Schuppeltz at Washington University in St. Louis, studying how inflammatory signals relegate It's doing so well for a while. Hematopoietic stem cells. Colin will pursue his master's in education through Notre Dame's ACE Teaching Fellows program after graduation. He is especially grateful for his parents, friends, professors, and faculty, and God for the continuing gift of his Catholic education. Jerome Gan. Jerome is a chemistry and philosophy double major from Singapore and Malaysia. He has worked in Dr. Peasley's lab as part of the nuclear science labs for over 3 years and has been staffed on various projects from synthesizing alternative pathways for the creation and purification of medical isotopes to the detection of PFAS in different mediums. When he is not attaining questionable yields in the lab, Jerome has worked extensively as part of the undergraduate admissions team to help prospective students find their home at Notre Dame. After graduation, Jerome will have completed his day one dream of selling out to corporate America and will be working as a business analyst for McKinsey & Company. Lillian Grace Guiley. Lily is from Mercer Island, Washington, and is graduating with a degree in biochemistry. In her time at Notre Dame, she has been involved in student government as a member of both junior and senior class council. She has worked in the White Lab as a research assistant in the Harper Cancer Research Center. She continued her love for dance by serving as the vice president of the troop dance team, has been a TA for cell biology lab, and has volunteered with Hannah's House taking care of newborn babies. Next year, she is moving home and working for a doctor while she applies to medical school. Lily has cherished all of the friendships she has made here and will miss bumping into people all over campus. She wants to thank everyone who has supported her throughout the past 4 years and have made her time at Notre Dame so special. Love thee and peace out. Gabriella Victoria Gunka. Gabby is from Burbank, Illinois. She is graduating with a biochemistry major and anthropology honors major. She worked as a researcher under the direction of Ronald and Barbara Hellenthal at the Museum of Biodiversity for the past 2 years, repairing valuable museum specimens. She completed her senior thesis in anthropology under the direction of Dr. Eric Honstad. Gabby was a member of the bass tuba section in the Band of the Fighting Irish. After graduation, she will be working as an analytical scientist in Indianapolis. David Andrew Hongs. David is from Syracuse, New York, and is graduating summa cum laude with a double major in chemistry with honors and political science. He worked for 3.5 years in Professor Seth Brown's lab, where he published the first author paper in organometallics, won Best Undergraduate Poster at 2 research conferences, and wrote an honors thesis. David was awarded the William R. Wisserath Outstanding Major Award and the ACS Outstanding Senior and Analytical Chemistry Award. He also completed a political science thesis, which won the Paul Bartholomew Award for the best thesis in political theory. During his time at Notre Dame, David was an inductee in Phi Beta Kappa, a Soren Scholar, a fellow at Notre Dame's Institute for Advanced Study, the president of the Student Judiciary, an assistant in 3 political science research groups, and the editor-in-chief of the Undergraduate Political Science Journal. This summer, David and his fiancée, Brittany, will be getting married and moving to Connecticut, where David will pursue a JD at Yale Law School. Teresa Marie Heidenreich. Teresa is a biochemistry major and anthropology minor from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. She is graduating magna cum laude and is in Lambda Alpha National Honor Society for Anthropology. Teresa performed undergraduate research in the Lee Lab and was the 2023 recipient of the Royal Society of Chemistry Certificate of Excellence. Outside the classroom, Teresa has been a violinist in Notre Dame Folk Choir and the Notre Dame Symphony Orchestra for all 4 years. She'd like to thank her family, friends, and professors for making her Notre Dame experience outstanding. Next year, Teresa will be attending a PhD program in biomedical sciences at the University of Pittsburgh. Elias Christopher David Isa. Elias is from Kingston, Jamaica. He is a biochemistry major with a minor in bioengineering. He is a proud member of the Yishun Wang lab at Notre Dame, where he is involved in researching exosomes for nanotherapeutics. Other than his joys of reading and cycling, he spends his time organizing events for the Caribbean Student Association and is developing a video game. Next year, he will be pursuing a master's in biomedical engineering at the University of Michigan. Elias plans to join the Connie Wu lab and research therapeutic RNA and nanoparticle systems for applications in cancer. Catherine Jennings. Catherine is graduating with a major in biochemistry and global affairs, concentrating in international development studies. She is from Newport Beach, California. During her time at Notre Dame, she has been involved in conducting undergraduate research, choreographing and dancing for Troop ND, volunteering at Beacon Memorial Hospital, teaching yoga for rec sports, and participating in Globe Med. She spent her junior spring semester studying at Pontificia Universidad Católica de Chile in Santiago. This past summer, she received a grant from the Kellogg and Kroc Institutes to conduct an independent research project in Santiago, Chile. Her research focused on understanding the hardships of displaced Venezuelan migrant doctors working in Chile. Next year, she will continue to conduct research in the healthcare setting in Chicago and plans to attend medical school in the fall of 2025. Jack Jarrett. Jack is a biochemistry major from Memphis, Tennessee. While at Notre Dame, Jack served as a president of the Chemistry and Biochemistry Club. He conducted research under the direction of Seth Brown and received the College of Science Summer Undergraduate Research Fellowship in 2022. Jack would like to extend a thanks to all of his fellow graduates, as well as the teachers along the way. Jack will be returning to Memphis to work while preparing to go to medical school in the fall of 2024. Dane Andrew Juarez. Dane is a biochemistry major from Modesto, California. While at Notre Dame, Dane worked in the Melander Research Lab studying antibiotic resistance for 2 years. He was a member of the Glynn Family Honors Program, where he completed a senior thesis discussing organic synthesis of adjuvants and their uses. Outside of academia, Dane was a tutor at the Robinson Community Learning Center, and he played inter-hall sports such as football and basketball for Morrissey Manor. Next year, he will pursue winemaking at the Napa Valley, while preparing for medical school. Jenna Elise Kotsky. Jenna is a chemistry major from Eagan, Minnesota. She has been involved with undergraduate research as a member of the Ashfeld Group for 3 years, worked as a laboratory teaching assistant for 3 semesters, and as a musician with the Notre Dame Choral. Choral didn't sound quite right. She received the College of Summer Undergraduate Research Fellowship in 2021 and was awarded a Best Presentation Award for her research completed during the program. This past year, she served as the undergraduate chemistry representative on the department's Undergraduate Studies Committee. Outside of Notre Dame, Jenna has enjoyed interning with a nonprofit organization and volunteering at a local food rescue. She is a 2023 recipient of the Chemistry and Biochemistry Leadership Award. After graduation, Jenna will return to Minnesota to work as a medical scribe in the Twin Cities before pursuing her medical degree. Jack Kelly. Jack is a biochemistry and philosophy double major with a minor in bioengineering. He conducted research in Brian Blagg's lab, publishing a paper in the European Journal of Medicinal Chemistry, and spent the summer working for the I Prefer research program at Western Illinois University. He is attending Washington State University next year on a full scholarship for a master's in crop science and would like to thank all of the professors at the University of Notre Dame who gave their time and energy to help him succeed. Nolan Michael Kinahan. Nolan is a biochemistry major from Syracuse, New York. He transferred to Notre Dame in the spring of his sophomore year. During his 2.5 years at Notre Dame, he has spent time volunteering at Memorial Hospital in both the ICU and NICU. Next year, Nolan will be returning home to work while preparing to go to medical school in the fall of 2024. Casey Knuth. Casey is from Columbus, Ohio, and lived in Welch Family Hall. She is graduating with a degree in biochemistry with honors and a minor in Catholic school tradition. She is a member of the Glynn Family Honors Program and the Scholars Program, and conducted her thesis research under the direction of Dr. Catherine White. While at Notre Dame, Casey was heavily involved with service, learning through the Center for Social Concerns, culminating in an SSLP last summer at a community health center in Boise, Idaho. She additionally served as the Faith Life Commissioner in Welsh Fam's Hall Council, as a literacy tutor with Next Step Learning, and as a crisis counselor with the National Crisis Text Line. In the future, Casey will be pursuing medical school in the hopes of becoming a physician. Dylan James Loipe. Dylan is from Singapore and is graduating with a major in biochemistry with honors and a minor in bioengineering. Dylan has conducted synthetic chemistry research in Dr. Richard Taylor's lab for the past 3 years and worked as a summer cancer researcher at the MD Anderson Center in Houston, receiving 2 awards for the research he presented at the MD Anderson Summer Poster Exhibition. Outside of research, Dylan also enjoyed his time tutoring organic chemistry as part of the Mary E. Galvin Science and Engineering Scholars Program. Dylan also served as a group mentor in the Chemistry and Biochemistry Club and as a retreat leader at the Asian First Year Retreat. He would like to thank all the great professors and classmates for making his time at Notre Dame so memorable. Later this year, Dylan will be moving to the United Kingdom to pursue a PhD in organic chemistry at the University of Oxford. Jackie Liu, in absentia. Isabel Lucao. Isabel is from Phoenix, Arizona. She is graduating with a Bachelor of Science in Biochemistry with a supplemental major in Africana Studies. She is a Quest Bridge Scholar, Balfour Hesburgh Scholar, Fighting Irish Scholar, and Kellogg Institute International Scholar. During her time at Notre Dame, Isabel had the opportunity to work with Dr. Tamara Kay on Project ECHO, Extension for Community Healthcare Outcomes, a collaborative model that enables medical experts to serve as mentors for community healthcare workers. She also partook in a virtual internship based in Uganda under the organization St. Francis Healthcare Services, while she facilitated workshops teaching and demonstrating WASH principles for community members in Uganda, Africa. Isabel also served as a consultant for the Harvard Program in Global Surgery and Social Change under the direction of Professor Steve Reifenberg, conducting interviews with key stakeholders in the Palau healthcare system while updating national surgical, obstetric, and anesthesia plans for the region. Isabel will be working with the federal government in Washington, D.C. post-graduation in a scientific role. Gabe McKenna. Gabe is a biochemistry major and German and Glynn honors minor from Johnsburg, Illinois. During their time at Notre Dame, they participated in undergraduate research, worked as a teaching assistant for organic chemistry lab courses, and performed with the band of the Fighting Irish, the Notre Dame Chorale, and the not-so-royal Shakespeare Company. They have been heavily involved in PRISM ND, serving as president their junior year. They will be returning home to Johnsburg to be a camp counselor at their local community college before pursuing a PhD in biochemistry at the University of Illinois, Urbana-Champaign. Gabe is graduating cum laude and is a recipient of the ACS Organic Outstanding Senior Award. Audrey Rebecca Miles. Audrey is a chemistry major from Brunswick, Ohio. She is graduating magna cum laude with a concentration in computing and a supplemental major in theology. At Notre Dame, she conducted research under the direction of Professors William Schneider and Amy Hickson, publishing her work as a co-author in the Journal of Physical Chemistry C and writing an honors thesis. She also interned in the Chemical Science Division at Oak Ridge National Laboratory during the summer of 2022. When not in the lab, Audrey has spent her time working as a teaching assistant for both the chemistry and theology departments, serving as the treasurer for the Notre Dame Figure Skating Club and playing piano for both her residence hall and in the South Bend community. As a junior, she was awarded a Goldwater Scholarship and the Norbert L. Weick Award for Chemistry and Biochemistry. This year, Audrey has been recognized as the recipient of the Dean's Award from the College of Science and an early inductee into Phi Beta Kappa, as well as with the Outstanding Chemistry Research Award and the ACS Outstanding Physical Chemistry Senior Award by the department. Next year, Audrey will pursue a master's in nuclear energy at the University of Cambridge as a Churchill Scholar. After her master's year, she will begin doctoral studies in chemistry at the University of California, Irvine, as a National Science Foundation Graduate Research Fellow. Audrey would like to thank her family for their endless support and the department for becoming her home over the past 4 years at Notre Dame. Patricia Miller. Patty is from Buffalo Grove, Illinois, and is graduating with a major in biochemistry and a minor in compassionate care and medicine. During her time at Notre Dame, Patty has worked as an undergraduate research assistant in Dr. Taylor's lab. She has also participated in a summer service learning program where she helped start up a food prescription program at a rural clinic. Additionally, she greatly enjoyed her semester abroad studying at University College Dublin. Patty currently works as a pharmacy technician at Memorial Hospital in South Bend, and she will move to North Carolina in July to start pharmacy school at the University of North Carolina Eshelman School of Pharmacy. Nicholas Mahias. Nicholas is from Mount Lebanon. He is graduating summa cum laude with a biochemistry and psychology double major with honors. Nicholas worked in Dr. Patricia Clark's lab for 3 years, submitting his honors research thesis. He was also active in clinical research, publishing 5 different papers. Nicholas was awarded the Goldwater Scholarship in March of 2022 for excellence in research during his undergraduate time. He has held multiple tutoring positions in organic chemistry, physics, and calculus. Nicholas will be starting medical school this August to pursue his dreams of becoming a neurosurgeon. Brendan Michael O'Brien. Brendan is from Allen, Texas, and is graduating with a double major in biochemistry with honors and theology. He completed 2 years of undergraduate research in M. Sharon Stack's lab, exploring mechanisms of ovarian cancer metastasis, receiving a Harper Cancer Research Institute Summer Undergraduate Research Fellowship grant for the summer of 2022, and culminating in the completion of a senior honors thesis this spring. During his time at Notre Dame, Brendan was also actively involved in the Notre Dame Right to Life, matriculate, and intramural sports in Alumni Hall. Next year, Brendan will be returning to Dallas to work as a medical assistant and clinical researcher in preparation to enroll in medical school in the fall of 2024. Kathleen Ann Penko. Kathleen is from Naperville, Illinois, and is graduating cum laude with a major in chemistry and minors in data science and science technology and values. For the past 2 years, she conducted organic chemistry research in Dr. Brandon Ashfeld's lab. Kathleen has also been involved in the Notre Dame Magnificent Choir since freshman year. Sarah Hamilton Stedman. Sarah is from River Forest, Illinois, and is graduating with a major in biochemistry and a minor in compassionate care and medicine. Sarah played on the women's club ice hockey team, was named a league all-season player, and served as club president during her senior season. Sarah also served as an officer for Rare ND, Notre Dame's Club for Rare and Neglected Diseases. Beyond campus, Sarah volunteered as a head coach for Girls on the Run and as a student intern for Know the Glow. During her summers, she worked as a technician and scribe in an ophthalmology clinic. Sarah will be returning to River Forest to work while preparing to attend medical school in the fall of 2024. Ian Kamen Tibbles. Ian is a chemistry major and a constitutional studies minor from Rye, New York. While at Notre Dame, Ian conducted research in Dr. Richard Taylor's lab, where he completed his honors thesis on the synthesis of therapeutic agents for Cori disease. Outside the lab, Ian served as a tutor and mentor for students at the Robinson Community Learning Center and photographed sporting events for Scholastic magazine. Ian is also an avid long-distance runner and enjoyed competing in races on campus. After graduation, he will be pursuing a PhD in organic chemistry at Yale University. Ian is graduating magna cum laude and is this year's recipient of the Outstanding Chemist Award. Christina Rose Troll. Christina is originally from Brownsburg, Indiana. She is graduating with a major in biochemistry with honors, as well as 2 minors in real estate and bioengineering. Throughout her time at Notre Dame, Christina completed research under the guidance of Dr. Catherine White, and based on the work done, wrote a senior thesis. In addition, she was able to present her work in the White Lab at the fall 2020 American Chemical Society Conference in Chicago. The past summer, she also was awarded a National Science Foundation Research Experience for undergraduates at Vanderbilt University and performed research on DNA repair. One of her favorite experiences over the past few years was working as an undergraduate teaching assistant in the Chemistry and Biochemistry Majors Organic Chemistry 1 lab, where she was able to interact with, guide, and support the newest group of first-year majors. Outside of the classroom, Christina was involved in a variety of intramural sports. Her favorite of these was broomball. Next year, Christina will attend UT Southwestern Medical Center in Dallas, Texas, to obtain a PhD in chemical biology. Jordan Walker. Jordan is from Carmel, Indiana, and is graduating with a major in biochemistry and a supplemental major in Spanish. During his time at Notre Dame, Jordan has been a summer tour guide, played on the club lacrosse team, served as a resident assistant in the best dorm on campus, Stanford Hall, of course, and has volunteered at La Casa de Amistad, a youth outreach organization in South Bend. He was recently inducted into Sigma Delta Pi, the National Collegiate Hispanic Honor Society. Next year, Jordan will be working as a medical assistant in Highland Park, Illinois, before attending medical school. Natalie Puster Washbush. Natalie is from Eagan, Minnesota, and is graduating with honors for her major in biochemistry, as well as with a minor in data science. She has conducted undergraduate research in Dr. White's lab in the Harper Cancer Research Institute for the past 2 years, and that research formed the basis of her senior honors thesis. Additionally, Natalie worked as an organic chemistry lab TA and has worked as a volleyball student manager since her freshman year. In her junior year, Natalie studied abroad in London, and she will be returning to London next fall to pursue a Master's of Research in Biochemistry at the University of College in London. Caitlin Ann Wendt. Caitlin is from Cicero, New York. She is graduating with a major in biochemistry with honors, a minor in theology, and a concentration in neuroscience and behavior. She worked as a researcher in Dr. Brandon Ashfeld's lab. It's a really peculiar saying that in third person, actually. For 3.5 years, published a paper in the Journal of Organic Chemistry and submitted a research thesis. She was a recipient of the Vincent P. Slatt Research Thesis. She was a recipient of the Vincent P. Slatt Fellowship in Energy Systems and Processing in 2021. Caitlin has received the department's Outstanding Biochemistry Research Award. And outside of the classroom, Caitlin was a volunteer for the DNA Learning Center and a member of the Notre Dame Swim Club. Next year, Caitlin will be enrolling in the Masters of Biology program at the Loyola University of Chicago. George Yaku. George is a biochemistry major and a philosophy minor from Vernon Hills, Illinois. Of his major, George says, "I am grateful for the joys, for the challenges, and for the relationships. They are everything." George conducted research on HPV vaccination. He worked with Dr. Marie Lynn Miranda and the Children's Environmental Health Initiative to study disparities in vaccination among socially and economically disadvantaged groups. Through this work, he hopes to improve access and delivery of this cancer-preventing medicine. Additionally, George studied abroad in Copenhagen, Denmark. He enjoyed immersing himself in the culture, the history, the food, the art, and the traditions of his host country. Of Denmark, George was most impressed by the strong sense of social trust, intentionality, and sustainability among the Danes. These were powerful values that shaped his personal philosophy. Finally, George served as a resident assistant in Siegfried Hall. Of serving as an RA, George says, "It has been a distinct pleasure to build community among residents. With the rector, Father Joe Pedersen, the ARs, and fellow RAs, I am grateful to carry forward the Hall's mission to be a place of belonging and of transformation." At Notre Dame, George discerned a calling to become a physician. In pursuit of this calling, George will work as a research tech at Anne and Robert H. Lurie Children's Hospital of Chicago while applying for medical schools in the upcoming year. Edward Carl Zorneau. Ed is a chemistry major and energy studies minor from Kaukauna, Wisconsin. During his 4 years at Notre Dame, Ed has enjoyed playing inter-hall and intramural sports, as well as running for the Notre Dame Running Club. He captained the Siegfried Stanford inter-hall tackle football team the last 2 years, winning the championship inside the stadium last fall semester. After graduation, Ed will be conducting research in Michigan State University's Organic Energy Storage Laboratory in Holland, Michigan.
Well, thank you, everybody. That was just astonishing to hear about the collective achievements of the class of 2023. It's so inspiring. So what we'll do right now is I'll ask the class to stand, and we will please, yes. And you may now move your tassel from the right side to the left side, because you have your diplomas now. And we can thank you. So as I mentioned earlier, we're going to now, sort of the last formal thing we'll do is the students submitted a bunch of images and fun things that we put into a slideshow. And you can sit back down, and we're going to watch this slideshow, and it's going to be great. So thank y'all, and we'll cue the slideshow. Thank you all once again for joining us to celebrate the accomplishments of the class of 2023. We'll now conclude this ceremony with a recessional, and thank you all again for coming. Should be music. There's supposed to be some sort of fight song.